Hi everyone, welcome to the second round draw for the second week of the second round of the second Lucky Bastard game. Fuck that bit up, but anyway, as I'm sure some of you will be pleased to hear, we've got the microphone working again, so I can actually do a proper recording this time rather than having to have to switch back between the screens like last week. And sure you're all pleased to hear that. And so if you're not, we're just going to have to put up with it. Anyway, this week, UFC 279, Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. Well, that's a much better matchup than the original one, that's for sure. It doesn't feel like Nate's going to get sacrificed to Chimaev again, but that was, it's been a crazy day for that. Anyway, as for the game, just switch it back to the screen. There's not nine. There was 18 of you in the game last week. Exactly 9 of you got eliminated from these 9, or at least it was back when I was in school. So the 9 in this at the moment is A Lemonade, A, we're just calling it A, Bellatrix, Bronco, L222, Fresno MMA, Hippie, Kyle H, Nugget Heel, and Schwinder Dresty. I don't know. I've probably not pronounced that right. Sounds German or Germanic or something like that. I don't know. I probably fucked that pronunciation up. Apologies to you, mate. Anyway, hopefully I won't be messing up any more of the fighters' names. Still on this? Yeah, this screen. Yeah, that's good. Right. Hope I've got it on the right screen so you can see the draw for the. Oh, what's happened to this bloody wheel now? Just hang with me a moment. There we go. Think you can see that now. Anyway, so got the wheel ready. First up, A, or at least the I'm going to call A because it just goes off after that. Anyway, let's see who it ends up with. Well, speak of the devil, it's Hamzat Chimaev. Now fighting Kevin Holland. That Chimaev. Still reckon he's going to win, so I think he got a pretty safe bet there, eh? Now, Bellatrix. Still can't believe Miss what was it, £8.5? Absolutely ridiculous. And I just didn't put any effort into that shit at all, did he? Anyway, before I go off on a tangent there, let's see who Bellatrix ends up with. Ion Kutalaba. I think it's pronounced Kutalaba. I think. I don't. Again, apologies for any of these fuck ups on the pronunciation, but I'm only human. Anyway, next Bronco. See what Bronco winds up with. He's got. Oh, should have known this was going to happen. You're all going to end up with Chimaev, aren't you? Oh, he also ends up with Hamzat Chimaev. Oh well, certainly has even more interest to his fight if there wasn't enough already. Now, L222. Ends up with Johan Leonesi. I think that's that. I'd probably not spelled that right either. No. Now, Fresno MMA. Ends up with Melissa Martinez. It's Melissa Martinez from Fresno MMA. Now, Hippie. Let's see who Hippie winds up with. Anton Takalj. Anton Takalj for Hippie there. Now, Kyle H. What H stands for? Ends up with Norma Dumont. Norma. Now, Nugget Hill. Let's see who he's hoping for. Nate Diaz. Probably the most popular fighter on the card, arguably. Stock certainly risen a lot over the last week. And now, last one to go, Schwinder Straight. The one I'm presuming is German. Schwinder. I'm just going to call you Schwinder. I don't know how you pronounce that. Let's see who you end up with. And he ends up with the other end of that fight, Tony Ferguson, El Kahui. Tony Ferguson. Well, that's going to be a hell of a fight, that actually, isn't it? Diaz versus Ferguson. Jesus Christ. Very fitting fight for Diaz's last one for the UFC, that's for true. Anyway, so just to reiterate, I'll just go back onto the Excel sheet I've got up. So A needs Hamza Chimaev, as does Bronco. Bellatrix is Ayan Kutaleba. L needs Johan Leonesi. Fresno MMA is hoping for a win from Melissa Martinez. Hippie as Anton Turkalj. Carl H wants Norma Dumont to win. And Nuggets Hill and Schwinder Strike, Swinder, or whatever. They're basically fighting each other, with Nuggets Hill ending up with Nate Diaz and Schwinder ending up with Tony Ferguson. So, interesting draw, that one. And best of luck to you all. And yeah, so if you got bets on this card, then best of luck with those as well. And let's see how many of you I see in the next rounds next week. And so long for now.